We know that pH plus pOH equals 14 at 25 degrees Celsius. 6.00 plus what number? We're looking for pOH because it's asking us for the OH concentration, is going to equal 14. We know pOH is equal to 8.00, right? Because 8 plus 6 is 14. Since we have the pOH, now we can use this here. pOH is equal to the negative log of the OH, or the hydroxide ion concentration. Now, this is what we're solving for. So to isolate that, we want to get rid of this log. And to do that, we use the anti-log, which is, this is the base 10. So raise that 10 to the each side. Let's take this negative over to the other side. So what you get is, to get our answer, which is what it's looking for is hydroxide ion concentration, you take 10 raised to the negative pOH. We have the pOH right there. So in your calculators, you put 10 to the negative, what do we say, 8, negative 8. 2 decimals to the right of the pH value, which was from a logarithmic function, so that's going to determine the sig figs. We need 2 significant figures is what I'm trying to say. It's going to be 1.0 times 10 to the negative 8. Don't forget your units, and that's going to equal your hydroxide ion concentration. So there's your answer for A. Move on to B, same way. So pH is 9, all right? So what plus 9 is going to give you 14, or 14 minus 9 will give you what? That's going to give you the pOH. pH plus pOH equals 14. So this must be 5. We've already derived this equation, so we're going to use that. Go 10 to the negative 5, or you can do 1 times 10 to the negative 5, and you're just moving the decimal over 5 times. And so the answer to B is going to be 1 times, so let me get my significant figures there, 2, right? Because this has 2 digits there. All right, 1, that's a decimal. 1.0 times 10 to the negative 5. All right, and that is moles per liter. There it is. These all make sense. This is a larger number than that. We should have a more basic solution, which we do. 9 is more basic than 6. These are your pH values, and we're solving for the OH value, so it's kind of flipped. 12. At this point, you can probably do this in your head. All right, the answer is going to be 1.0 times 10 to the, what do you think? Negative 2. That's going to be our answer. How do we do that? We just, again, if the pH is 12, that means the pOH has to add up to 14, so it's 2. You know that's going to go into this formula, 10 raised to the negative 2. Just move that decimal over 2 times, and this is what you get. Okie dokie.